Good morning, my dears. Welcome back. I'm back, I should say. I currently have a few plants that I am trying to rescue. I I'm not sure how well I will do. Currently, I have this beautiful tortum, I believe. No, tortum. Sorry, wrong name for the philodendron, but it's gorgeous and I love it, and it has like a bit of like a fishbone quality to the leaves. However, we were getting rid of this because they had a bit of a bug problem, so we only had a few in the greenhouse. So I am currently working on seeing if I can save it. What I was hoping to do is wait to repot it because I am going on a trip at the end of this week, and I like to monitor my plants after I repot them, see what they need. They usually need a little more attention when they've been repotted. However, this little guy has been sitting and I can see some of the leaves are not doing well. So I don't know if you can see this one specifically has like a very like limp green quality to it. I'm gonna give it some time. Hello, bug. And hopefully it will be okay until next week so I can properly remove all of the dirt, clean the roots really well, and go from there. But again, it's a tortum philodendron. Beautiful plant. I also have a few Florida greens. Hold on, let's see if I can pull one out for you. I'm trying because these specific philodendrons have the bit of a illness. I'm trying to keep them away from my other plants. So my other plants are behind me. So I was going to do more of a like lovely big setup, but I'm trying to keep them away. So we're just gonna give you a peek. This is my, there you go. That's a little better. This is a Florida green. I currently have 3 of these 6-inch pots that I'm going to be working on. I will be taking all of them and cleaning the root system and then consolidating them to be some lovely climbing friends together in one big pot. So I got that. Now here are a few other plants I wanted to share with you guys because I'm excited about them. I do have this black cardinal philodendron. I've been really like into philodendrons recently. They have been my babies. Currently it's potted in annual soil rather than the preferred foliage soil, but it's okay. It's doing pretty well. I'm ready for it to put out a new leaf. However, it may need to be put into some better soil, and honestly, it needs better light. What I am thinking about doing is I'm going to save up. At first I was like, I'm just gonna get some grow lights and do that, which I still might. However, I was looking online, and if I get a proper grow light, it would be on par with if I got a tent, like a growing tent, where I could control the humidity for the plants as well as have like really good lighting for them. Currently, I just have this one window and it's simply not enough lighting for most of my plants to put out new leaves. And it's okay. Right now, they're all just kind of hanging out in, in their in-between stages. However, I do want new leaves. I want to make it a nice, happy environment for my plants because I have some really lovely ones. And speaking of very lovely ones, here is another one I'm quite excited about. All of my plants I love, of course, but this one is very exciting, and thank goodness, thank you for putting out a new leaf. You can see, okay, so this is a Ring of Fire philodendron. Lovely plant. Oh, I hurt my thumb. I might have accidentally stabbed it. I'm fine. I'm just had 2 stitches in my thumb, and I will be moving much slower with knives. I was chopping some things up in the kitchen. So anyways, here's my Ring of Fire Philodendron. It is currently putting out, unfurling a new leaf. However, I think that if I gave it, again, more light, like possibly better soil, I could see this flourish. I want to see her to get really large. But again, trying to keep this plant away from my my diseased philodendrons. So very exciting. I have, like, currently over here, I have a bird of paradise that's just hanging out, a cebu blue pothos, as well as a neon pothos that are all just hanging out together, which maybe I'll show you sometime. But the one other plant I want to show you guys, well, there's 2, I guess, that I'm quite excited about. These are gonna branch out of the philodendron family. So this is one of my absolute favorite Sansevierias. So Sansevierias are great. I love how, like, upright they are. They're very, like, forgiving plants. If you happen to miss a few waterings, the soil is damp enough for me. I watered it about 4 days ago, and that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna water it like 1 time before I leave, but then it's gonna be absolutely fine while I'm on my trip. All of my plants will be fine. But what I love about this is, like, this silvery color that it has. It's, I believe it's called, what are you called? I think you're called a moonshine. I want to say moonshine, but I think that's just because, yeah, it's a moonshine. It's a futura, no, this one. There you are. Futura. Yeah, it's a moonshine pothos. But yes, I love this color. My other favorite Sansevieria is a Whitney, and that is, I can show you. I'm quite sad about this one because I recently repotted her and repotted them. Maybe or her, I don't know. But this plant was doing so well, and it's from a dear friend of mine. And then I repotted it, and I was like, I hate this. So this is a Sansevieria Whitney, which has a much darker shade of leaves than any, well, not any, but most varieties of Sansevierias I've found. So this is a Sansevieria Whitney, quite lovely. One of my biggest plants, however, they love being root bound. And when I repotted it, I accidentally gave it too large of a home, and it was not happy with me. So anyways, oh, last but not least, here is my Ficus elastica, or a rubber plant. This is a burgundy variety. I really appreciate plants that have, like, this darker shade, or like a silvery shade. I think there's a lot to be said for just, like, a nice basic green, which is, like, you'll see, this is my Hoya compacta. I think it's also called, like, an Indian rope. But I love this Hoya. Anyways, I was just showing you that for, like, where you can see this, like, nice bright green color is always nice. But personally, to add some variety to my green that I look at every day, I do really like things like the Raven Philodendron. You're a Raven, right? No. I believe, no, Black Cardinal. I'm thinking of the Raven ZZ, which is this guy. I have a lot of plants. Anyways, so this is a Raven ZZ, which is like a darker shade of plant. I'll just show you all my little dark shade plants. A Raven ZZ, Philodendron Black Cardinal, and then you have the Ficus elastica Burgundy, which are all like these nice dark shades of leaves. Then you have the lovely variation of the silvery moonshine Sansevieria, who I love, and all of my philodendrons who are sicker than I thought they were. I was like, oh, you're fine. But honestly, I might need to repot these sooner than I intended because they seem quite ill. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Let's not place all my weight on that. I hope you enjoyed this little plant haul. Well, it's not a haul. I've had them for a while, but you know what I mean. I haven't showed you my plants. So here are a few of my babies, my darlings. You guys are my darlings, but these are my other darlings. I will give you guys an update about the sick plants, specifically the Florida greens. I'm really hoping that what I have in mind for the Florida greens will come to a lovely, beautiful pot of climbing energy, and I will let you guys know. I'll also be working on figuring out if I can get a little standalone, like, what is it called? Like stovetop. So I'm gonna be working on educating myself more on herbs, as well as like how to make tinctures. So that is in the works for later. I'm hoping within the next 3 to 6 months that I can give you guys some more like herbal content. So as of now, I will be letting you guys know more about my plant progress. And yeah, thank you for being patient with me, as I do have extended periods between videos. So all of you who watch, I appreciate you so much, and I'll talk to you later.